Hey guys, right. Um, this is probably going to be a lot of episodes, but we'll see how this goes. We are going to have a go at trying to beat the times of some F1 esports drivers. And, you know, I'm going to say I'm a long way off their pace, but it's going to be a really, I think, very interesting and group of episodes, and I also think it's going to be really good for me to try and learn more, to try and get quicker in the car. Um, so I've picked Monza here just because we have sort of like the least amount of corners probably that I can mess up or whatever. Now, there's quite a lot of people in here. Um, I want to actually get one of the like proper esports drivers. So Brendon Leigh. Okay, so probably the first one we've gone. So set him as the rival. We'll apply his setup straight away. Um, what I would say about these setups is I feel like they're very on the edge. So a good thing if you're like trying to get quicker, I often find is if you just take one of these setups. Oh God, it turns in well. If you take one of these setups and you just dial it back just a little bit, like, you know, just add a little bit more rear wing and you know, something like that, then oh my goodness gracious, right. Yeah, so I feel if you can do that, then you actually have a pretty good setup in a race, for example. Trying to get my words out there is terrible. Right, so the first couple of laps here are just going to be us trying to basically get used to this setup. It turns in really well. It's very on the edge, like the rear end's all over the place, but it's kind of where it needs to be for... Oh god, that was awful. It's awful. I've played with one setup for a long time, and what I usually do is you might have seen in other videos is I just swap the wings around a little bit, and I might play with the brake bias depending on what I've got. But usually the brake bias stays exactly where it is. And I just sort of mess about with the wings, and then that's it. New leaderboard position. God. Okay, so already, I mean, hey look, we were better than last lap. Does it keep it tight here? Yeah, it keeps it really tight. Okay. I was watching him so much that I just forgot about my braking point, so that's good. That's going to happen a lot. So, oh my, it's so loose, that rear end. I mean, it has to be, doesn't it, to try and get the rotation. It needs to be, but it's hard to keep it just going in the right direction. And once again, let's go. No. I think you actually want to stay away from those curbs. It might be a good idea for me on the next lap to actually just let off. Let him get to that first corner first, just so that I can see where we are. See where the braking point is. See all that kind of thing. This is going to be a long road to beating an esports driver. The only reason that I actually think that I'll be able to potentially beat them eventually is that I think a lot of the esports drivers can probably do quicker laps than what they have on time trial. They just don't actually spend their lives in time trial. Right, so what we just want, all we want here is an improvement. Oh, miles off. I bit on more, I can assure you. We're probably going to do, 10-15 laps, something like that, and then we'll see how close we get, and then we'll see if we can do any better next time. So, left that later this time, broke a bit harder. I'm actually scared, like I'm scared of the rear end all the time. Maybe my mates are watching this, they're going to take the piss out of that. Sorry, that'd be great. Okay, so we're like 4, maybe 5 seconds slower than Brendon probably here. Well, that's the best we've done through there so far. I'd like to just get a better time on the board. Oh no! Oh! Oh! Well, we lost some time, but kept it actually on the road. got so much more road I can use there. So much more. Let's just go out to this one. So, you know, I'm going to do better than that anyway. 93,000. Once again, that was better again. I know in one of the games, and I'm not sure if it was this one or it's probably quite a while ago, maybe. That second chicane, you could sort of run on top of that first part of that chicane, but in doing so, you really risked it. If you got it slightly wrong, you really risked just doing a Sonoda at Imola. Right, that was much better. See how such a small amount of time puts you so far up. So far up the leaderboards just for shaving a tenth off. Good. There goes that lap. I mean, we're still trying to dial in from here, aren't we, really? I'm still trying to get used to how this car handles. Or this setup handles, should I say. I'm smiling because it's going to take me so long to get this. Right. Let's just restart the lap. Right, go the long way to the line. Oh, got that stopped. Wasn't expecting to actually get that stopped there. Gained time on the way in, I lost it on the way out. That's amazing. If I did this lap, and next lap invalidated. If I did that lap, in a normal qualifying, I'd be chuffed with it. Just shows how much time there is still left in there. And Brendon's not even the quickest on the leaderboard. There's other people that've gone quicker. was a good exit though. The closest I've been to him along here. I think I need to be out of there in 4th. Just scared of the traction. I lost it through there. I'm right on the edge of beating my time. Oh dear. Well, I'm surprised I'm even as close as I am considering that. It's definitely a 4th exit, I think. I'm not very good also at the little jink, I want to call it, out onto the curb to sort of like preload the car. I've never done that before, so that's a thing that I'll need to learn. Okay, let's just restart the lap there. Once again, that's probably the closest we've been. Ah. Right, let's have one more lap. Let's have one more clean lap, and then we can sort of rush this off for today and go again. I really want to do this, but I know it's going to take me months probably to do this, so there's going to be quite a few episodes on doing this. It might take me months, it could take me years, who knows. I need to get better at a lot of things. Ah. Oh, what? Is that part of the track there? that corner. Okay. We've gone from not having a time on the board to 37,000. We are... Best is a 119.7. Where does it tell me Brendon's best? I mean, I'm six tenths off in that one. Return to garage, let's see. Session info. 119.7. Where are you, Brendon? Brendon Leigh. 117.5. So I'm 2.2 seconds pretty much off their time. 2.2 seconds. That's like what? 3/10 every corner is quicker than me? Mental. Just mental. Right. Thank you very much for watching this. As I say, this is going to be a long road. I am apparently top 13% with that, which is quite cool, but I can definitely be in top 10, I'm certain. I'd love to get into top 5, top 1%. I'm probably not going to get to top 1%, but that's the goal. Let's see how we can do it going forwards. Again, thank you very much for watching. Do tell me how I can do better in the comments and all that kind of good stuff. See you later.